Okay, so what's up there guys, and welcome back to Dig It Detecting. Welcome also to this glorious day. What a bloody ripper it is. Our last couple of visits we've had here at this old school site, we've had some absolutely fascinating finds. However, it has been a couple of miserable old days, so to come out here today and have such an absolutely glorious day, as I said, is just absolutely amazing. So we have been on the Equinox 600 again, basically for about 5 minutes. We've already found our first coin, a 1921 a Commonwealth 1 penny of Australia there. So beautiful, beautiful condition too. I just gave him a quick wipe on the pants. So we are running very similar settings to what you've seen in the video there the other week when we were hunting with the Equinox 600 here. And once again, we had some amazing finds. We just pulled a florin straight out from here within the first 5 minutes of hunting once again. And I'm sure with the amount of coins that have come out of this site already, well over 100, I'm certain that we are going to have another great day. So what I'm also going to do today, instead of sort of stopping and starting the camera, I'm going to try and leave it running a little bit longer, basically just trying to basically show you how and where I find all these signals, and we'll dig them out together. So really hope you enjoy Equinox 600 today, and a ripper of a day at that. Young Dominic's going to entertain himself running up and down on that cricket pitch while we find all these wonderful coins. Let's see how we go. Rightio, so first target on camera, we just dug out that 1921 Commonwealth of Australia penny right there. You can see that freshly dug patch of dirt, and just standing back up, we've got another signal right beside it, quite a nice high one. So that could easily be our first silver coin. As I said today, I want to mix it up a bit, basically keep the camera running, and a little bit longer, keep the camera running, and just show you the reality of detecting. You know, obviously, just trying to locate that guy. I'm a little bit distracted. Obviously, there is a couple of minutes sometimes in between targets, and look, if it gets too, monotonous or boring, I will flick the camera off and try and edit that clip out. Basically, try and move on to the next target. So, but I want to, it's nice to sort of show the reality of detecting. Like when I move on from this target, I generally flick the camera off. You don't see me until I pick up on another target somewhere over there. But what I'm going to do though, as I said, is just keep that camera running and just try and show you how I do it and the reality of detecting my sort of day out. So without too much editing involved. I know it's probably going to be a very, there he is there, a very long video. However, this site is just fascinating, so hopefully we can keep pulling out a few nice finds quickly as we go, and keep you entertained. That's what it's all about. It's I know it's hard to watch just dead air time, so try and keep it interesting. 1943 kangaroo penny, and our second penny coming out today. What a ripper. Hey Dom, check this one out. Our second coin already, mate. We've only been here about 5 minutes. What do you think of that?
It's good.
It's good, I think so too. And we've got 12:21 on the watch, so let's just say 12:15 we started. As I said, we've only been going for 5 minutes, and I shot that conclusion intro. So at 12:15 we started. We are going to go for a couple of hours today, just see what we can find. My hardest battle today, keeping the camera rolling, is going to be trying to carry that shovel around as well. Dominic may just help me if I ask nicely though, although he's already walking off. Let's see. There we go. There's our next one. That's all right, didn't have to walk too far away from the shovel. We'll just leave him where he sits and go back and grab him as needed. I've only got 2 hands. I should have probably brought the camera mount today, and look, I do have, it's really hard, I do have a GoPro at home now to use. Basically though, look, it's really hard because I sort of don't really have that much time up my sleeve. I have not been, especially lately, I have not been able to really properly go out for a hunt and utilize the GoPro. I've got the harness, I've got the mount, I've got the chargers, I've got nearly everything I need now, tripod stands, what have you. However, it's really hard to find time for me to just do a hunt and show and then edit that hunt. And basically, I'm trying to work out where this coin is. basically work out the GoPro itself. And look, the hardest thing is with the GoPro too, I will say, just playing around with it quickly, it does not have the zoom in and out feature that I really do need, like right here. We're not looking at massive open landscapes unless I sort of pan you out and across the field here, which the camera that I use does just fine for that. What I ideally like about this camera though on my phone is the fact that you can zoom right in and get some great detail there, like on this 1936 Commonwealth of Australia 1 penny, our next coin. So another one to clean up and show. That is our third coin in what, 10 minutes. So epic sight, this place, unbelievable. As I said, we're going to try and keep that camera rolling as much as we can. It's going to be a very long-winded video. We'll just show you though, as I said, the reality of detecting. Fill that guy in. It's our next one. We'll stand the shovel back up. I'm ideally chasing a toy car, a cap gun, something nice today. A nice big silver coin would be ideal. Sort of what I've discovered too, just quickly I will say, from the last 2 hunts that I've done here, the coins thin out up that way. They get very thick and fast around here, this side of the cricket pitch. Right at the back there, near that golden ash tree, it seems to be where a lot of the rubbish is, where they're dumping and burning a lot of their rubbish. So where you seem to hit on a few, that could be another one, where you seem to hit on quite a few bottle tops. Just in this case, I'm just hitting that horseshoe button there, bringing in everything. I'll basically show you, I've got 18 to 14, 18 to 40 I should say, basically selected in today. I'm still cherry picking this site. When I need to though, I hit that horseshoe button, bringing it all in, allowing me to listen to it all and basically give me a better understanding of a target. That sounds pretty good. Good enough to dig. I think it's just mixed in with a few other signals. So we'll steal that shovel off Dominic. And let's see. It could be a bit of rust. Like sometimes what I find is with the EQUINOX there, and this is a 600, but it's exactly the same. Oh, crunch. To the 800 that I always use. Basically, sometimes I find that, excuse me, if you fixate yourself on a target, too much, a rusty signal, rusty target, basically, oh, I better zoom you out, sorry guys. Basically what can happen is you will basically make a target out of nothing. And I think that is exactly what is happening right here, because there is nothing there. I keep hitting that button. Well, no, look, there's nothing there. It's just going off at the dirt. Or maybe something there, maybe. We'll just give that guy a dig. I said, this is the reality of detecting today. What I find too, if it's fixating on a target too much, and if you're pretty good at pinpointing, then you should be smack bang on your target. If it's fixating on a target too much and it turns out to be a false rusty item, and it's sending you off haywire like this guy here, that's sending us way off in the back wall. That is going to be rust, I'm certain of it. Let's dig it out and show you just what I mean, because as I said, if you're pretty good at your pinpointing, excuse me again, then there should be no need to be digging off scar-whiff in your hole and opening up any further, if not anything, going deeper. So this is definitely going to be a bit of rust. Yeah, look at that. Look at that, an old rusty nail. So that's sort of a good tip there, right there, is basically fixating on a target had too much in the ground. We're going to sit him there, close the hole back in, and I'm going to show you exactly what I mean. Basically, you've seen that there, it was coming up at an 18, 19. It looked like it could have even been a sixpence. However, hitting that horseshoe button on basically showed me that there was also a rusty item there. So, and that's what it was hitting on, the rusty screw there, tech screw. It was not hitting on any sixpence or penny or coin. I'm certain when I run back over that too, there'll be nothing there, nothing left. So let's leave that tech screw there on the ground. Let's run over him and have a look. He will not give a signal, you know, with 18 to 40 selected. He should not give a signal. No, one way. So fair enough, one way signal. However, by putting that that horseshoe button here, I should say, you can hear him there giving that nice signal. And that's what we're ideally hitting on there. So anyway, another bit of rubbish, or first bit of rubbish I should say, but another bit of rubbish for this site. We'll move you on to the next. I'm going to have a quick drink because I am already thirsty, and we'll come back and show you a few more targets coming out. That being our next one. Oh, look at that. Yeah, that definitely being our next one. So we'll stop the camera here. I'll go grab a drink quickly and we'll come back and give you a look at this one. Righto, we're back. Had a drink and a lot better. I tell you what, it's already warming up. It's going to be a nice day, which is good for a change. Because as I said, we've had some pretty miserable days lately, and especially at work too. Delivering in the truck, all the water rolls straight off the side of the truck, straight down the back of your neck, and keeps you nice and cool for the day, that's for sure. But yeah, really rainy days of late. So let's get through all this gravel. I got some scoria, red scoria gravel or something going on there. And let's see what we've got. Hopefully this is going to be our first silver coin. Right there, we're right on him. Let's give him another dig at the back wall. Hopefully not to hit him. Let's see what we got. Hopefully not another tech screw. I was going to say that's a coin. That's definitely a coin. Not a silver though. Let's bring them both up together, or the piece of dirt with it, and let's zoom in. Not a silver though. Just another little half penny. Saying just another little half penny. I still absolutely love finding these, you know. I never ever get tired of finding any coin. So 1951 little half rue penny, a beautiful condition once again. Another one to clean up and add to the tally. We're going to be showing, saving and showing everything from this site and keeping it all separate. As said, round 1, round 2, round 3, and basically doing a tally up at the end. And look, this school site, look, it could take years to hunt out. So I'm not saying, you know, at the end, years to come, we'll just do like a month here, see exactly what we can pull out in a month, cherry picking. And then this is also another site that I'll be getting back to, digging out all those lower numbers, because it definitely needs to be done. So all those lower numbers could also be, as mentioned in the chat thread the other night, basically all those lower numbers could be silver coins, little threepences. They ring in at a lower number, being the lower silver content. There's a nice target there. There's one back over here. No, I think we're hitting on some scoria. I've seen some pictures, aerial photos of this site. We might be hitting on a few mixed signals. We might make our way out into the paddock a bit more, out into the cricket pitch there. I've seen a few mixed aerial images from this site. They had garden and all that sort of stuff here where the kids would play. The sand pit was sort of right there behind Dominic, basically where that sort of mound, a bank was built up. That was all the sand pit, so a great place for us to go back and find some toy cars there, and hopefully a few of them being Matchbox toy Lesney cars. Wouldn't that be nice? Let's get you out into the oval and let's find a few targets like that guy there. I think another one beside it. Let's dig this one. $19, $20, $24. Quite a little bit going on with that signal. However, easily going to be a coin, I'm pretty certain. ground is very nice to dig out here too, and keeps the coins in pretty good condition, I will say. A lot of the pennies coming out are pretty fair, from considering most sites I visit. A very wet part of the world down where I'm from, so most coins are pretty fair condition. However, there is the odd one that comes out pretty bad. Look at that. We were tricked again. Another little bit of rubbish, and not a silver sixpence, or not a halfpenny. So okay, as I said, today is the reality of detecting. Someone mentioned there the other week too, my videos weren't long enough. They sort of start, before they know it, they're finished. So nice to make a long video today, and hopefully you can sit there and enjoy for a lot longer. Hello there. That is a ripper of a signal. That's what I've been chasing for the last 5 minutes. And 100% going to be a coin. Let's grab the shovel. Dominic's ran off. He's cutting laps again on the cricket pitch like he was there last week. He just runs up and down, up and down. A funny little fella. I love having him with me. Xavier's not here today. He is still at Nana and Pa's, enjoying some time out from his brother. Dominic can be quite attached to Xavier, so good for him to have his time out. Where is he? We've lost him. No, pinpointer just wasn't hitting on him properly there, and we dug slightly off. So I'm really hoping for a nice big silver coin today. The sun is out. It'd be nice to see the silver coming out too. Another little halfpenny. It is just amazing how many pennies are at this school site. Just phenomenal. And once again, the condition is quite good. 1925, the Commonwealth of Australia. Little 1 halfpenny. So what a bloody ripper. Awesome. What, 4, 5, 6 coins? We're doing very, very well. Very well. And let's have a look at the time. It's 12:36 on the watch there, with Dominic looking very shocked. So that was at another site that day. I'm actually able to load all these photos up onto my watch phone, or phone watch, or watch thing. It's really cool. So hence why when I flick my watch over, you see all these different pictures. Let's move on to the next. That was awesome. And there it is there, and we've got another one back here. We're going to go over this guy first. Look how high that signal is too. That could be a florin. Or a rue penny. You see when I pinpoint too, I move it around and I go in and out of pinpoint mode a bit. And that helps decrease the size of the target. See how it's really big now? It's showing quite a large target. If I go out of pinpoint and then go back in, see how it's shortened it? If you know that you know that your pinpointing is directly under the shaft there, I know that that target is now down to that size. We could even dig a hole at just that size, and I'm certain we will find him. So let's do it. Let's just go after him. Very small hole. Let's find what was there. Hopefully this is not a nice beautiful silver gothic florin or something crazy. A round 50-cent coin, a beautiful early type coat of arms florin, and I eat my words and hit it right now. That would be awkward, wouldn't it? As I said, I want to keep the camera on as much as I can today. That plug sort of ripped out the back there too, so it made the hole look a little bit bigger there. A little bit messier. We've lost him. We have lost him. Or is the pinpointer playing funny buggers with me again? Sometimes he'll be on the end of the shovel there. Or he's deeper. Alright, we're going to go deeper for this guy. And we'll do it on camera too. Show you, look. Hopefully we don't hit him. I said, hopefully I don't eat my words. Hopefully this is just a very deep silver coin. And we can get him out on camera. What a beautiful day. I will just say, a sun beating down, and Dominic in the background playing, picking daffodils, butterflies, birds. Like just, life is, I think, all about taking in the small things, you know. I think a lot of people sort of forget that and miss that in life. And they sort of concentrate on everything else is going around them. If you just sort of stop and, oh, he was at the back. If you just sort of stop and admire those small things in life, such as today, you know, I just think amazing. So really, really cool. What have we here? Not a coin, but what is it? We'll zoom in there. I really thought that would have been a coin. A little brass topper. It's not a shotgun shell, which is what I first thought before that dirt come away. Let's have another clean. Right. A strange little miscellaneous item. Looks like it vented out the top, or I'm not saying, looks a bit small for like a salt shaker or something. It may be the topper off one of them though, a pepper or salt shaker. Who knows? A little bit of rubbish. That's okay. And that is the reality of detecting, isn't it? We guessed it to be a coin, however we were tricked. So never mind, we will move on to the next. We'll just clean this hole up a bit. As said, not as much editing today. You're going to see it all, and I hope you do enjoy. I hope you've been enjoying all the last recent hunts that I've been doing here. It's just phenomenal to find these sites like this. So really cool, really cool. We might even mix it up a bit, because this ground that I've done in front of me here, as I said, I've done it twice over now, so we might mix it up a bit and head under the trees there behind the school, and even get to the other side of the cricket pitch. Some will have seen in last week's hunt, we hadn't sort of, all our focus, all our time has been focused on this side, so it'd be nice to see what's on the other side of the cricket pitch. So that's what we might do, two hands, and I might set you up over there and we'll start digging again and see what we can find. Hang on a minute there, Buster. We have a beautiful signal. Before we take you over to the trees over in the corner there, over in the shade, we have a beautiful signal over in this corner. So we're going to dig it out quickly on camera and give you a look. Just going to try and locate exactly where he is. Right there. We'll give him a dig, and I'm certain this is going to be a coin. I have been jinked by a bit of rubbish there today, quite a few times. I'm just looking there too. I can see remnants of one of my old holes there from the other week, so I must have missed this signal. Must have completely walked the opposite way. Let's see what he is. Oop. No, I thought that was the coin there, and a big blob of dirt. We got him in the back. We're going to have to give him another slice. Right there. So always fixate your target properly, otherwise you have more chance of hitting it. If you know exactly where it is, where that pinpointer is really blanking out, you know exactly where not to hit with the shovel, and try and avoid that target. It was only just around here too, the other day, we got that beautiful Australian World War I Royal Artillery badge. That was just a ripper piece. It was just around here. Who knows, maybe it was that hole right there. There is our next target though, a beautiful 19, oh, better give him a clean, can't see the date. A beautiful 1944 rue penny. sitting under the tree here. Why he's in such good condition, I'd say. The tree's probably sucked out a lot of the moisture out of the ground over the years, keeping this coin in pretty good condition. You got to remember, it's the moisture that kills the copper coins here. It just eats them away. They get that copper verdigris cancer going on. So 1944 kangaroo penny. Now let's move you over to that corner, and we're going to be gridding up that side of the cricket pitch, as I said, working the area that I really have not touched yet. So we'll see how we go. Okay, so we've got you in the back corner now, or nearly anyway, right up the back near the goalpost. So I ideally wanted to start underneath that golden ash tree there you can see in the left-hand corner. However, we're going to start here right next to the goalpost, and what I thought would be a good idea is get young Dominic to carry the shovel, and we're going to go from this end goalpost, cut a lap right up to the other end goalpost, basically showing and sharing every signal that comes out in between. So as I said, today is the reality of detecting, and trying to show exactly what is in the ground and how I sort of locate it and find it. So I'm just going to be concentrating too, as I said, on those nice signals. Anything sketchy we're going to move on from, and just repeat those really quick nice repeatable tones, showing a look what comes out. Those sketchier signals, they can always wait until a later date. So I just seen a big spider sitting in his hole there too. As soon as I swung the coil over, he disappeared. See that guy there? Basically sitting there watching us, and then ran down into his hole. You don't touch him, Dom. We'll stay away from him, mate. I'll get in front of you, buddy. Spot on, thanks, mate. That's one thing I had to teach the boys when they were younger. They'd come out detecting with me, and they'd always stand right beside me. I'd have to always say to them, just move off a little bit, mate. Just move back a bit. You're either interfering with my signals with your shoes, or basically I'd hit them with the detector. You know, I'd swing my arm and end up hitting them. And unbeknownst to me, they were even there. So I've always had to teach them, you've got to move away from when I'm swinging. I've got quite long arms, so I need quite a length to be able to swing. So I need a lot of activity room. I sort of do a bit of a figure eight too when I swing. You'll notice side to side. I'll sort of go left, figure eight, right, figure eight, and then back again, making sure to cover all that ground. And look, I know it's never, a bit of a sketchy one, that one. I know it's never perfect, 100%. However, you know, it does help. It does help cover that ground. And let's face it, there's a good target there. Let's face it, if you know a site like this, I would be sort of hunting back and forth one way, and then I'll be coming back and gridding the other way. You know, the last few hunts and today too is really just sort of cherry picking to see what this site has on offer. And as I said, for years this site has had grass up to my waist height. So what do you got? Blue tack on the shovel. So basically, to be able to get here, see the grass is mowed, I want to take full advantage of it and try and pick out as much as we can, as quick as we can, because this time of year that grass is not going to take long to shoot back up. Coming here in the last fortnight, it's done just that. So very quickly too. So I really want to get here as much as I can, try and find as much as I can and save it. And not only that, I have no idea what is in store, in planned for this site. It could be, oh look at that, rusty nail. We must have been hitting on the lead. Yeah, we were too. We're hitting on the lead washer there. So basically, though, I have no idea what's planned for this school site in future. It could be basically all cleaned up, demolished, something else built on here in future. And it does, if anybody watches construction crews these days around their local town or city, I tell you what, it does not take them long to knock the fencing up and you know, start getting going on rebuilding and repurposing these old sites. It's very hard and sad to see. There's a couple in my local town that have just had that happen, and to be honest, I missed out on them. So never mind. You cannot get to them all, sadly. One there sat vacant for years and years. I think like nearly 20 years it was sitting vacant. There was just a dispute between residential or industrial. The owner wanted to put flats there. It ended up going to court because it was stated that it was industrial, not residential. The owner finally got approved. Dom, can I have a shovel please, mate? The owner finally got approved to build units there, and then for whatever reason changed his mind. It's sat dormant, vacant for another few years, and to be honest, I thought nothing would ever happen to that site. I thought it would be years before anything happened. Going there to the dentist the other day. Yes, I went to the dentist the other day. The most funnest place in the world to go. Anyway, right beside the dentist, going there the other day, I seen it and I thought, oh, bugger. They put all the temp fencing up. There was a builder crew in there, a couple of little mini excavator diggers, and scraping the surface, taking the dirt, bringing gravel in. I walked into the dentist and thought, bugger, the day couldn't get any worse, could it? Sitting in the dental chair, and also knowing that next door, a beautiful old site. I mean, this site had some great history too. Really early site. Had a beautiful 1900s sort of Edwardian style house built on top of it, and then it disappeared in about the 1950s. So very sad, very sad. Sitting there having my tooth fixed. Not only that, knowing that next door a beautiful site was being demolished. Ho ho ho! Look at that. While we were blabbergasting, we pulled out our first silver coin. Oh my lord! Look at that, Dom. What do you reckon?
It's cool.
It's cool. It's actually quite hot. It's warming up quite a way. 1927, a beautiful coat of arms sixpence. What a cracker! And our first silver coin today. I knew they'd be here. I just knew it. There's so many wonderful coins here to find. Awesome stuff. Our first silver coin, and as I said, hopefully we can also hit on a florin. It might be a little bit hard today though, you know, because as I said, I want to show everything. I want to show reality. You know, generally I would have flicked the camera off by now, edited it out, and moved you on to the next target. However, I want to show everything today, so it is going to be a little bit more time consuming. We're just sort of going to be limited for how much we can find due to running the camera all day. So, because sometimes there's targets that I find, I just dig out quickly and throw into the pouch for the day. Oh look, I found a Dominic.
Not a shovel.
Not a shovel. See what else we can find. That last one was a very sketchy signal too, as you've seen. I think I'm still hitting on Dominic's shovel there. I keep getting signals. What I'm going to do, we're going to run that horseshoe button in. Just quickly, we're going to click it in. I'm going to have a listen to what else is in the ground here. See how trashy this side is. Not very trashy at all. We're about halfway now. I tell you what, it's a lot quieter than the other side too. It is not, you know, the other side we were finding a target every couple of minutes, so a lot quieter than the side over there. I'll flick that horseshoe button back out, and we're going to do a very quick. Oh, there's our next target anyway. I was going to say we'll do a quick jump over. 17, 18. Could be a pull tab. As soon as you, I'll just put the horseshoe button back in. You can see there, if I run from 18 through to 40, it doesn't pick it up as well. Like that. It's only one-way signal really. So putting the horseshoe button in, listening to it all, we can hear it a lot more clearer. And he likes to come in at a 17, 18. So there's nothing to say that is not a later made threepence. the ones with only 50% silver in them, as opposed to the 92.5% silver coins that come prior. So those earlier threepences tend to ring up a lot higher, 19, 20, 21, all those sort of higher numbers. The later threepences basically drop the silver content down from 92.5 down to 50% silver, and that also reduced the signal and the tone that they give, obviously with the lower content silver. We must have dug off for that guy. He's in the back there a little bit. Let's open that hole up a bit more. Quite easy. It's nice and soft out here. We're always filling our holes in. Yes, this is an abandoned school, not used at all. However, always fill your holes in, do the right thing. So there you go, not a silver threepence. I said he could also be a pull tab, so we were jinxed by that guy, a little pull tab. Never mind, we'll move you on to the next. I'll throw him in the pouch. I tell you what, I've only dug about 3 bits of rubbish, so not an issue at all. Dom's back for his shovel. On you, lad. You are a legend.
You don't keep my shovel.
I don't keep your shovel. That's my shovel, boy.
And I need it.
So take that horseshoe button back out and let's get on with business. Let's find a good target, shall we? Quickly. So I'm gonna miss a bit of ground. I'm gonna swing quickly. And what I'm going to do too with this sight, I'm going to bring the EQUINOX 800 back out here. And we all know how much I love the EQUINOX 800. And look, I've put thousands of hours on that EQUINOX 800, so easily enough for me to come out here and you know, really hone in on every signal, dig every signal, and see exactly what comes out. So, and I'm certain we can hit on plenty more coins, especially with my EQUINOX 800 coin shooting settings. This is not all that trashy a sight, as you've seen. However, those coin shooting settings, they just ring in loud, true and clear. Unmistakable to find coins with those settings, and they're nice and deep too, so very, very cool. We'll be doing that. What do we got? What do we got? It's not a silver threepence, it's a 1 cent coin. We're not having the success that we had there the other week, are we? We're just landing on silvers one after the other, so never mind. Let's move it on. What do they say? A good game's a quick game. So I always like to be efficient in what I do. Let's move you on and let's keep going. See what else we can find. That little 1 cent coin rang out quite nice, didn't it? Nice and loud. Even swinging quickly, I know, look how quick I'm swinging. Even swinging quickly, you will find that just like that. If you've got your ear tuned in, there's a signal there. There's one back here. Bit of a sketchy one. After years of use though, I can swing pretty quick and still know exactly where I'm aiming for, so, and find those targets. He's right there, so let's give him a dig. Generally some sites, like hunting for gold coins at festival sites or market sites, basically you can generally dig, find, dig and retrieve and move on to the next target within about 30 seconds. It does not take too long at all, especially if the ground is nice and soft, ready for you to dig, and the coins are not very deep. So he's going to be a penny, I'm sure. There he is. Nice big rue penny, nice big target. Seems to be so many rue pennies here. 1952, that guy. What an awesome coin. So into the pouch, move on to the next. As I said, we're going to try and smash the next half of this oval all the way up to that cricket, the goalpost there. I'll try and smash it out as quick as we can. We've come halfway. Let's do the other half on camera. And swing quickly too. I'm not going to worry about that signal over near Dominic. For one, he's standing on it. And two, it was a bit of a sketchy signal anyway, so we'll move you on. And this end of the oval, up near the house here, has never been done. There's another one. Got him in the backswing. Thought it might have been Dominic with the shovel. However, he is definitely a nice, solid, repeatable tone. Let's give him a dig. This could be easily a little silver threepence, 20, 21. Could be another penny. Let's have a look. That sun is really getting crazy. It's only supposed to be a top of 18 today, but we've been having some really cold days too, so awesome, awesome. Little half penny this time. Dom's run off with the shovel again. I just love having the boys here with me. It is so much fun and they get such a kick out of it. There we have 1948 Australian Roo penny. Once again, never get sick of finding the pennies, the coins. I have, oh, geez, I don't know. Probably, look, I don't know, over 5,000, I'd estimate, pennies now at home. I know it sounds a little bit phenomenal to think, like if anybody's been following me for the last 6 years, they will believe it. They'll, you know, no worries, that's easy. I've probably easily got about, 2,000 or 3,000 silver coins. I'd easily say over 2. I don't know if I'd go to 3, maybe 2,500 silver coins at home that I've found. And I know that sounds crazy too. However, some will have followed me for many years now, seen the sites that I hunt, the places that I visit, the permissions that I get, and I'll tell you what, I'm a very lucky man. I don't ever count that wrong. That's for sure. I get some very lucky things passed on. We'll move on from that one. He's a bit of a dodgy one. That's better. I just need that shovel. Dom's run off with it. I can only dig with my eyes right now. Dommy, can I have the shovel, please? Come on, buddy. He's hiding in.
Seconds?
Hey?
How many hours have it been?
Oh, it's been about, heaps of hours.
How much?
1, mate.
Oh,
He asked me before, how many hours are we going out for today? Because he's got a new game at home.
what is it?
So he's sort of asking me, how long are we going out for today, Dad? And I'm not saying they always love coming out. I've said there before, I love having them with me. There is some days where they're like, oh, do we have to go detecting, Dad? I mean, they're only kids, let's face it. Like, you know, that they got things they want to do too, playing and what have you. So to be able to have them, and games, yeah, mate, to be able to have them, you know, for them to come out at me all the time. Let's face it, I'm not going to leave them at home, but for them to come at me all the time, they're just absolute legends. So absolutely love it. Oh, look at that. We were rewarded. Thanks, Dom. You helped me dig a little threepence. Awesome. Second silver coin. Here comes the monster for his shovel. You get away from it.
Get that.
You get the threepence, do you?
Yeah.
You want him, do you?
Yeah.
Okay, mate. 1941 little wheat threepence, and that is now Dominic's coin. What a ripper. So into the pouch for now, because I know what you're like.
I have not had it.
No, I know, but I know what you're like, and you'll lose him. He'll just run off, and within 5 minutes he'll say, Dad, I've lost that coin. It's what he always does. So, oh dear, let's keep going. Let's see what else we can find. He's a cracker kid, Dominic. He really is. Looks like we're upsetting a dog too next door. Next good one. What a cracker. Dommy, I need your help, mate. He's right there. Oh, it's getting hot. Tell you what, I'm starting to sweat. That's I got the jeans on today. I probably should have opted for the shorts. So as winter time, autumn time, winter time. It's autumn at the moment, so it is starting to cool down. So I've been tricked. I thought I would have been right with the pants today, not the shorts. But I have been tricked. I probably needed to put the shorts on, so running a little bit hot today. I probably need to get over and start doing a bit of detecting under the shade there. So There he is. We're nearly at the back of the goalpost too. 2-cent coin. You can tell by the diameter. That's what he is. A little 2-cent coin. Not the silver coin. We're still after that big daddy florin, aren't we? Let's keep going. We're still, we're probably 10 meters, a little bit further away from the end of the goalpost there. The goalpost, which is our goal. Let's keep going. Bit of a dodgy one there. We'll come back to him. So I'm just going to try and run some really nice ones on camera and dig them out. Some quite obvious signals. Sketchier ones. I would like to come back and dig with my 800. He's a nice one. I'll come back to him. Dominic, may I please have that shovel that you hold? Ah, thanking you. He's using it like a jousting stick. He's going to joust me like a knight. Hey Dom. Hey Dominic. Monday is Anzac Day. What is Anzac Day all about?
That means the people in the war, we celebrate and
we celebrate
and we care about the war and the people who had died too.
That's right. We pay our respects and we care about the soldiers and the nurses, the men and the women, the brave men and women who fought and died during the war. So fascinating stuff. Dom is only 6 years old. He knows all about war history and a lot, you know, quite a bit through basically detecting and through me. And I absolutely love my war history. So
and you have to
nice.
be 18 to be in the war.
You do, but what happened? Was everybody 18?
No.
No, why?
Hey, Dom was. I don't know.
Some people
lied and said Dom was 18 and Dom was actually not.
They weren't, were they? Yeah. But they wanted to go and fight for their country, didn't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, very, very, very brave.
Yes.
Yeah, amazing. So anyway, another penny into the collection. Thank you, Dominic. Thank you for explaining that, buddy. A little legend. I think history is so important, you know. And look, to be honest, my boys go to a great school. However, as I'm sure there's many great schools out there. However, I don't feel like they teach enough history, you know, general history, like that sort of stuff. Like, I think it would be better, or, you know, I think it would be good if more of that sort of stuff was shared. And, you know, I know a lot of it is tragic and hard to learn about. However, I think it's important. Dominic, we have a big target here. I don't know what's going on. It's quite a big target. Could be a cap gun. We're going to dig a nice big wide open hole. So basically though, it would be nice to see more. Like I sort of say, I sort of share stuff with my boys, you know, or we watch a documentary together. And I'll say to them, have you ever been taught any of that at school? I say, no, I've never heard any of that, Dad. And it just makes you think, wouldn't it be nice if they did teach a little bit more of that? So that is a whopping big hole, only because I don't know what's going on. It seems like a big target. Maybe not, maybe just a coin, just giving off a big target signal. Maybe, I don't know, this one's got me a bit baffled. Let's swap hands with the camera. Go over to the right hand, because I don't want to hit whatever this is. Feels like I just got underneath it too. Oh dear, not a cap gown, but a part of a can. That's okay. Oh, a lid, an old lid, so that's okay. Bit of rubbish off the oval. It did sound like a good signal though, and let's face it, that's exactly what the theme of this video is, the reality of detecting. The reality is, it's not all treasure. Got to dig the trash to get out those good items, so to get the treasure. Shovel there, detector in the hand, and we are nearly at our goal. Find one more. I noticed this big poles right near the poles, right near the posts here. So these poles, those poles that are in the ground, concrete into the ground, they're probably interfering a little bit.
I have to let you in. You can come in.
And that's it. Oh, our last target, Dominic. Let's dig him up and see how old he is. Okay, so as you just seen, we just cut a lap of the oval from up that end all the way across to this end, finding a few nice coins in between. We're just doing a bit of a random hunt now, just walking around like a weirdo, just randomly hunting. I often think if I had one of those track my steps app, I would basically get home of a night time and see quite a crazy pattern. You'd just be walking all over the place, so zigzagging all over like a madman. Let's give that one a dig. Dom, can I have the shovel there, mate? Let's see what we got. The sun is really cranking. It's such a beautiful day. Thankfully, the other 2 times I've been here, there was flies everywhere. Thankfully today the flies have been, non-existent. It's been really nice. So let's see. Oh, I do think I can see him. Oh, look at that. A little sixpence. Again, another silver coin. He was ringing in at a 19, or a number I did see anyway, pop up on the screen, was a 19. So 1950 this time, a little bit later, silver sixpence. What a ripper. What's that? 3rd silver coin today. 11 silver coins the first day, and I think about 8 the second time. So well over 20 silver coins now. 4 of them are being florins, I should say, not 3. We got 3 on the first day, and I snagged another one on the second visit here. So, and imagine, and not imagine, also those 2 beautiful cap guns. They were just amazing. So amazing. I did uh-oh, we've got another target there. We better open that hole up. Why I always swing over and check my holes. I always walk back a metre, sort of stand up and walk back, and then walk forward and recover them. So hence why we just hit on that guy there. I never ever try and miss a target. There's nothing worse than coming back and walking over a target, going, oh, that sounds good, diving the shovel in and thinking, this feels like it's been dug already, only to realise that it was one of your previous holes. So always try and dig out, recheck those holes and dig out all the targets that are there. He's in the back wall, I reckon. He must have been a bit of a coin spill, dropped as someone was running, maybe in this direction or the opposite, and dropped him. There he is, we got him. Hopefully another silver sixpence. It is too. I seen 19 flash on the screen again. What was I just saying? How many silvers have we got now? Awesome. A 1959, this guy. That is a ripper. Do you want that one too, Dominic?
No.
No? Oh, okay.
Just tricking, yes.
Just tricking, yes. A 1959 silver sixpence. What a ripper. What can you see on there, Dominic? What animals are on there?
Kangaroo.
And emu.
Emu.
Good boy.
And
kangaroo and an emu.
And the whole old is 959.
It's 1959. Good boy.
959.
Oh, I thought you called it 959. No, it's 1959. That was the date that coin was minted. That was the date that coin was made, Dominic.
I don't know how old it is.
Wonder how old it is?
Yeah.
Well, 1959. So, let's say 1960. So let's just say 40 years, plus another 22. Now that makes it 62 years old, plus the one that we forgot about. That's a 63-year-old coin, buddy. Pretty cool. I think I've got my maths right there. I was never that good at maths in school. I was always a hands-on type of kid. So any subject that involved me using my hands and doing something, I was all over it. Anything that involved me sitting there, pen and paper and writing, well, that bored me. Unfortunately, that bored me. I actually left school at quite an early age, quite a young age. I did okay in school, you know, but I just wanted to get out and work. So basically left school quite an early age. I become an apprentice, or actually, sorry, I didn't become an apprentice. I got offered an apprenticeship as a builder. And look, unfortunately, I didn't take it. I was a little bit young and dumb, young and silly. I did not take it up. So went on to do other things. I got a penny there. Went on to do a few other things. So 1920, a Commonwealth, 1 penny. Beautiful, beautiful. So went on to do a few other things. Took my hand to plumbing. Basically took my hand to quite a few different occupations over the years. Jack of all trades. But look, ended up in farming. I took up an apprenticeship in dairy farming at the age of 16, and basically went on from there. So I actually did share farm my own property. So I did my certificate 3 in agriculture and horticulture, learning about the land and everything like that. And growing up on the land, you know, it was sort of a second nature, come second nature. So I thoroughly enjoyed my time growing up on the farm at home. Not a big farm, not a dairy farm, just a hobby farm. But plenty of room for activities, plenty of room to move about and enjoy. That's a bit of a sketchy signal, that one. I'm going to move on and find something better. Like this guy here. Let me readjust that camera before I lose you, because I'm about to drop it. Oh man, Nick, can I please have the shovel, buddy? We're going to dig that one right there. So yeah, left school early age. Become an apprentice dairy farmer, Cert 3 Ag Hort, and did all my TAFE, my training, what have you. And then later got offered a position to go off share farming by myself. So on a 35% share farm wage, whatever the farm brought in, I earned 35% of that. I knew I had a lot of bills to pay, you know, a lot of issues, a lot of problems, you know, just wipe my face there. I'm getting a bit sweaty. A lot of bills, a lot of problems, a lot of issues, and to be honest, I think I was too young for it. I would have only been about 19 or 20 at that time, and look, I think I was just too young for that opportunity to be presented and given to me. So I stayed there for about 18 months. I pursued it for as long as I could basically withstand it, you know, do it. It was quite, look, it was a lot to take on. I'm not going to elaborate too much more, but I did the right thing for as long as I could, and even went back and helped the owner do even more again. So always try and do the right thing by everybody I approach in life. If they do the right thing by me. You filling my hole in again, boy?
Yeah.
Yes. Basically though, it didn't work out and I moved on. So anyway. A rusty nail. Bugger, what are we doing? Where are all these good coins? I think we've dug more rubbish today on camera. Not meaning to.
I see something else too.
No, you're tricking. Then what we have the last 2 hunts combined. Anyway, we'll tally that up at the end of the day. We've got it all in the pouch there and we'll have a look and we'll be able to tell. So moving you on to the next. Let's go. Dom, you want to grab that shovel here for me, my man? Rightio, so a really good signal here, a 19 and a 20. And I tell you what, I've been trying to really show and share finding these signals and you know the reality of detecting. Basically, I did miss this one. I did miss sneaking up on this guy. I've quickly snuck up on him, and we're going to dig him out anyway though, instead of showing you. You know, I'm sorry I didn't show you, but basically we're just going to dig him out on camera. So the way I've found him, so hopefully a sixpence or even a ramhead shilling. I did see him jumping up there to a 24, so never know. The numbers are throwing around quite a bit here at this site using Brandon's 600 there, so can't wait to get back here with my Equinox 800, give it another go over and seeing what comes of it, seeing exactly how much I've missed. There we have, oh, a nice little halfpenny, and he's a seeded English, I can tell. He's a Britannia. Just the way he looks, the green patina. They have that really dark green patina on them. Some will recognise the Commonwealth and the Roo pennies seem to have a lot lighter patina, a lot lighter green. These are a very, whoops, I'm dropping him. These are a very heavy, dark green. So what a ripper. We need to clean him up, get a date off him, something that we can do once home though. So awesome stuff. We will now move you on to the next and basically show you how we're finding them and not just digging them. Rightio, we've got our next target, and look, I think we're going to finish up and get out of here soon. We have had an exceptionally good day. We've got a few more nice silver coins to show, and also a heap of pennies. We better fixate that guy a bit more. I'm not happy with the pinpointing there. Right there, he was sort of where I thought. I just don't want to hit him if he is something good. 19 and a 20 ringing up there. Could be another silver sixpence. We've had quite the run of silver sixpences at this site, haven't we now? About 10 coming out, I think. And only the one ramhead shilling. Isn't that amazing? 119, oh, that was a bit messy. 119.40 ramhead shilling that we just found there last time we were detecting here. So quite amazing how many threepences, sixpences, even how many florins have been here, considering compared to the actual old shillings there. There he is. We might have dug a little bit off for that guy. Right in the sidewall. I thought I seen him then. It's just a bit of a leaf. Dig off to the side, open that hole up a bit more. I didn't think I had him pinpointed properly. Oh, he's just a bit of a funny signal, maybe even a coin spill. Let's have a look. Always roll the dirt out sort of into a bit of a ledge here. It just makes it easier to work down and find your target, just like that one there. So a very, very crusty halfpenny, a nice early Commonwealth 1 halfpenny. So flipping around the right way, there he is there. We cannot get a date off him just yet, I don't think. We'll give him a quick look. No, I don't think so. Very, very corroded. 19, 20 something. One more for the pouch, and we'll continue on for a little bit longer, as I said, and then we're going to get out of here. It is 1:55, 56, 1:56. It just changed. 1:56 on the watch there. So let's see what we can do for, what's say, till 2:30. So another 35 minutes, say. Let's see what we can do for another 35, 40 minutes up until 2:30, and then we're going to do a roundup, a tally up, and get out of here. And once home, I'll show and share everything coming out. And not only that, we also have sitting there on the bench everything that we found the last couple of times too. So we can sort of take you through and show just how much we've found here hunting. Quite an amazing site. This could be a bit of rubbish. As I said, we're getting over to that trashy area. I sort of found that you know, all these old school sites are all the same. They always burn off the trash along the fence line, you know, along the back of the school. That's always a common theme. So I did find there the other week 2 cap guns over in the back corner there, just hunting way over there, and basically showing you know, they may have been discarded, being that one was broken, or may have been lost by the kids. But in between, you know, the cap guns coming out, I was digging quite a bit of rubbish too. So this could be another bit right here. Well, maybe not. Not a bit of rubbish. Looks like a handle of some sorts, maybe off a cupboard. Maybe it was mounted like that. Oh, I don't quite know. He's got like a shell, a ribbed type design going on there. A little rivet through the side. I don't quite know what that is. It's an interesting piece. So one that we can clean up anyway. Have a look at once home. Try an ID. I'm sure someone out there watching maybe be able to ID it and go, oh, I know exactly what that is. I've got one at home, or I've seen one before. If that is the case, be sure to drop a comment, because I'd love to know. If I cannot find out on Google, it's going to be one of those pieces that basically will keep me wondering. Targets are thick and fast at the back here. And another big target there too. This is not going to be a coin. We're going to open up a bit of a wider hole. Thank you, Dominic, for the shovel. I'm going to open up a bit of a wider hole for this guy. Dare say this is probably where, as I said, I'm burning quite a bit of that rubbish. So let's see what we can find. We still need to get, like ever since we've started here, the 3 detecting sessions we've done here, and we've all been out on the oval here, so we still need to get in front of the school, up around the sand pit, all that sort of stuff, and do a bit of detecting around there, see what we can find, because I've not even touched on any of that area yet. So fascinating to see what's there. A big tree root there. That's what was stopping me. Right, it might be a coin sitting beside this tree root. Although, I sort of think though, like I always try and think like a human. At these schools, or at any sites, parks and that, trees are basically an obvious one. A cold, wet day, someone goes and takes cover under a tree. A hot, humid day, likewise, someone goes and takes shelter under a tree and watches, their kids playing sports or whatever it be here. You've got to remember all the school events taking place here over the years. And so I try and think, as I said, like a human, and basically try and hunt those areas out. And it sort of makes sense that all the good stuff would be coming, from basically between the cricket pitch there and the school, because that's where a lot of the parents would have funneled off, went on sports day or what have you. They would have all parked out the front of the road there, and they would have all entered the school grounds, and a lot of them would have just sort of stood this side or the other side of the cricket pitch. Not many of them would have probably walked over to this side where we are here now and set up their deck chair and umbrella. It probably would have stayed over where the majority of the crowd would have been standing. And a lot of people, they're sort of people almost like sheep in some regards. At these events, they sort of stand in very similar spots, or like to group together or bunch together. A lot of people don't sort of venture off from the main crowded areas. So it's just one of those things. I just detecting is sort of, if you watch people and what they do, we might have, oh no, I was going to say we might have a cap gun. We've got something down there still. If you watch people and what they do though, it gives a great indication of some of the places and sites to detect at the same time. So, and when you get to these sites and see, or picture, in your mind where those people have been, it makes sort of more sense as to where you're going to be finding all the good stuff. So let's see what this is. That was a bottle top that came out, and I don't know if this is a cap gun or not. I can see what looks like a barrel there, but I'm not sure that it is. It might just be a bit of pipe. Let's go down to him. This hole's going to get extremely big. Let's see what he is. He's going to lift up now. I just broke that dirt away. Oh no, didn't think it was a cap gun. Never mind, bit of rubbish. As I said, over this area gets a little bit trashy. We're just going to try and work through it the best we can. And we're going to fix this hole up 2 hands, and we'll start you again on the next target. Well, that didn't take too long then, did it? We just filled up the last hole here, which turned out to be the bottle top and that bit of piping. And just standing up, look at our next target. Let's just hope it's not another bit of rubbish. Doesn't seem like it's going to be. I know you could say that about all the targets I found here today. However, it just seems like it's going to be something good. So maybe a parent did walk over this side of the oval. I'm sure they did, but I'm sure I know the most popular side was over that side where we found all the coins. So, oh, tree root. Hopefully though, we got a nice coin on this side too. There is going to be coins here, they're just going to be mixed in with the trash, that's all. And he's deep too. Oh, fingers crossed. Let's go after him. It's still a beautiful day too. Absolutely awesome day for detecting. A little bit of cloud coverage now, however it's still a spot on day. It's actually cooled off a little bit, and we are in the shade too, which helps, always helps. I think we should have him. Where is he? In the hole. Still, I think we might have busted him free. Maybe not, maybe he's still there. A bit of a trickster, this fella. I got a fair few different sites to be hunting to soon, fair few permissions to go check out. I've been very busy working lately. We've been flat out, and basically through work, as some will know, I go around looking for permissions. So there he is. We were spot on. We got ourselves a coin, a nice old rue penny this time. You can see there the patina in the dirt, and the grass, or the petrified grass left there from the coin. Isn't that amazing? I just love finding them like that, especially when they're joined together and there's a nice coin spill. So 1943, 5. I'd say that's a 5. 1945. Let's move this show on the road a bit, shall we? Because let's face it, we're going to run out of time. It's 2:05 now, so technically another 20 odd minutes digging, and then we're getting out of here and showing what we've got for the day. So throw that in the pouch. Doesn't matter a bit of that dirt on top of the ground there. That is quite okay, as long as we're filling our holes in level. So I said this is an abandoned school site, so it's not to worry. And that beep back a second ago was not another coin, it was the shovel. That's a funny signal. Oh, that's better. Still a funny one. See how he's sort of sketching out there. Well, walking around your target's always a great one too, as some will have seen. Let's leave him. We'll come back. Who knows? That could have been something really good. That's okay. We'll come back. I want to get you over to the other side and dig a few quick coins out to finish us off for today. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to quickly wander over there, and we'll catch you there. Okay, so into the cricket pitch here, and as I said, we're going to be working all this side in front of us. Working the rich side is what I'm going to call it. We've got our first target, smack bang, pretty much not far from where Zave and I snagged those two beautiful early florins the other week. Who knows, and we probably just got so excited and walked away from them. Right there, let's give them a dig. I said we are going to be finishing off and getting out of here very soon. These are going to be some of our last targets. I really hope you've enjoyed the whole reality of detecting day. Basically not editing out too much at all. This is going to be a very easy movie to sit and edit. Not many transitions and not too many editing, having to edit clips. It's going to be quite an easy one, but hopefully an enjoyable one for you guys to watch. Really show and share the reality of detecting, the reality of my day out. Because it's not, it's easy enough to edit a video and show all these wonderful finds coming out. You don't see what happens in between though. So all the wandering around and searching, and also how those coins are found. So there he is, our next one. He looks like he may be a part of a coin spill, 1943. Let's throw him down there and have a look. I could be wrong. Yeah, he was just sitting in some very, very nice dirt there. So very cool. 1943, little Kanga half rue penny. Awesome, awesome. As I said, we're going to be moving on to the rich side now, so hopefully we have a little bit more success. Hey Dommy, there's your shovel buster. I'll stand him up for him. This pouch is getting extremely heavy too. So, can you move that shovel out of the way for a sec, buddy? There you go, we've got another one right beside him. Very, very, very tiny coin too. So that could be a little threepence. He's coming in at a very sketchy signal. I don't have the sensitivity turned all the way up either. I'm only running Park 1 mode around 22, 23 sensitivity I think it is from memory. So not the sensitivity right up, still giving a few little chirps here and there. I've only done the one noise cancel so far today, so not too bad at all. This is going to be a threepence. Whoops, we lost him. He's in the clod of dirt. There we go. Let's break him apart. Have a look. Oh, it is too. What a cracker. What a cracker. Don't mind my watch. It keeps singing at me, going off. 1941 little wheat threepence. Isn't that amazing? Just standing back up from that last penny. And there we have another silver coin. God, I love my silver coins. It's like Christmas every time you find them, you know. Going out, I used to always go out and think, well, if I find one silver coin a day, I'm doing good, you know. I think any day is a good day when you bring home the silver coins. So little threepence there, 3 pennies worth, a sixpence is worth 6 pennies, a shilling is worth 12 pennies, a florin is worth 24 pennies, so 24 pence, and a pound is worth 100 pennies, obviously. So we have quite a bit of money in our bag. We've already probably got a £1, 2 shilling, you know, probably £1 and a few, and 3 pence or 6 pence or what have you. I don't know. We'll have to do a bit of a count up. As I said, we're going to continue keeping everything, record of everything coming from this school, and we'll even do a tally up. I'll try and I said I'm not that great at maths, but I'll try and do a bit of a tally up and calculate exactly how much has been lost at this school site in pounds and pence, not in dollars and cents. Or I could do both, do dollars and cents also. I just think it'd be interesting to learn though, because you've got to remember a lot of these days that they had out here, sports function days and Patriot days, Arbor days, all that sort of stuff, fundraising days. A lot of them were to raise money, so you would bring pockets of money, coins in your pockets, what have you, to then donate, you know. So it's interesting to see what's left in the ground and see what probably didn't end up in the till, in the collection plate. Just like when you detected an old church. I've done a few churches and I often think to myself, oh, that one didn't end up in the collection till, did it? There's our next coin. They are starting to thin out too, I will say. Last couple of visits that we did here, they literally walk, a metre and get the next coin. So they are starting to thin just a little, having said that, as I said, we've still got around the front, the side, the playground, the sand pit. We've still got so much ground to cover. Just hopefully this grass does not get out of control too quick on us. What do we got here? Maybe nothing, maybe a false signal. Maybe we need to go deeper. Just trying to push the pinpointer in to see what he is. Let's give another stab. I'm sure I heard a good signal in that one. It might have been trying to make a signal though, like what it did to us earlier today with that galvanized nail. The more you run over something, the more it can turn itself into a signal. Right, so we may have been tricked. Oh, no we weren't. We got him out. We had him sitting up on the sidewall the whole time. Pesky little 1 cent coin sitting up on that sidewall. Here we are digging further and further down looking for him. Ah, bugger. 1 cent coin into the collection. What's the time? 2:14 with Dominic standing there looking like a madman. What is wrong with you, boy? Always doing such weird things. We'll move you on to the next. Stand up, grab that shovel out. You want to grab him, Dommy?
Yeah.
Let's throw that in the bag. This is going to be a very, very long video. Whoa, that was easy. That was so easy. Tough for the shovel buster. We'll give this guy a dig. Back out in that sun now. Starting to work up a sweat again. It is a hot day. It is a hot day. Shouldn't have turned the pinpointer off. Should have left him going. He's up in the thing. He's up in the plug, and I'd say he's a 2-cent coin. He's going to be in line with that other one there. Never mind. Just dropped a 1 and a 2-cent coin as they were running across the field here. A bit of a 1 and 2 cent coin spill. You get those though, don't ya? They can't all be pennies and silver coins, unfortunately. And let's face it, we have done exceptionally well hunting at this site. A lot of those sites that you go to that are really productive and really good, you generally have to dig out 10, 15, 1 and 2 cent coins just to get a penny. Let's get you back this way a bit, I think. Back to the treasure trove area. Dom's got his shovel. Bit of a sketchy signal, that one. We'll move on. Be really nice to find a florin, wouldn't it? We just got so lucky snagging those last two.
Yeah.
Well, there we go. Let me just hold that camera a bit better because I'm going to lose you. $38, $39. That could be a rusty nail. So let's use that horseshoe button. Have a listen. And look at that. No rust in that hole. That's a silver coin. Bit of rust there. I don't think he's falsing out on that rust though, so let's open him up. Let's stay away from the rust. So the rust is about there. What I suspect is a silver coin is going to be off to the left hand side. So let's, fingers crossed. I'll tell you what, if this is a big silver florin, this is going to finish us off. And we're going to finish strong and on a high note with a nice silver florin. I could be wrong though. Let's hope I'm not. Oh dear, pressure is on. Pinpointer. Well, we got something there, don't we? Oh, yes, yes, yes. What did I just say? Oh, hang on. Well, let me check it first because I think I see what I see, but I could be wrong. Oh my lord. No, I'm not. I did see silver. There he is. Oh, awesome. That is exactly what we were hunting for. You can hear the big smile on my face. A 1942 Australian florin. What a bloody cracker. Isn't that amazing? We've been hunting all day. We started you off sort of here. We said that we're going to do reality of detecting today. We got ourselves all the way around there. We've been hunting up and down on the left hand side of the oval. We cut a lap from one end to the other of the goalpost. We sort of went round under the shade here, walking over onto this side, the productive side, I like to call it. Well, it lives up to its reputation. Wow, 1942 beautiful Australian florin. God, I love finding these absolute cracker coins. I've had rings made out of florins. I've had pendants made out of florins. I just love the florin. And look, I think I've found nearly every type design now. I have, I think about a good half a dozen or more designs in my collection at home. Just amazing coins. So beautiful silver florin. and exactly what we were chasing today. Isn't that bloody amazing? We had that big chunk of rust there too, so lucky we did not walk away from that signal. He was a little bit sketchy, you know, a bit of a sketchy signal. However, good enough to basically dig. Coming in at that high 38, 39, as I said, can sometimes be rust, or like you've seen there the other week, that 39, 36, 33 turned out to be those other two beautiful silver florins. So awesome stuff. You got to dig those really high numbers, especially the repeatable ones at that. So let's see what else we got. Dommy, can I just cover that ground, buddy? I did say we were going to finish on that, didn't I? Yeah. So I was just getting back into routine here. I did say we're going to finish on that though, so we might do just that. And I tell you what, we might get out of here, go home, and get this movie ready for you guys to watch. And I really hope, I really hope you enjoy. It's been a phenomenal day, and it's nice to sort of show and share more of the reality of detecting and not being editing too much out. So, and as always, like, you know, if you want to give me any feedback, what I should be doing or what I should be doing more of, I would love to hear it. So anyway guys, that is about it. What is the time? It's 2:20 on the watch, so there you go. We started there, I can't remember, I think it was 12:15. So basically 2 hours spot on, running around the oval here and finding some fascinating items. So now let's get home and show you what we got. Okay, so welcome back there guys. It's the next day and we've got you inside the house once again. I ready to take you through a look at what we did. Just phenomenal too. As I said, we're going to be keeping everything laid out in sort of order as to what we're doing at this site. So just quickly, I will give you a run through. This is round one. So imagine an imaginary line down beside there. So all these coins and a little bit of rubbish is round one. Now some will have seen our most recent hunt, and that being round two, where we snagged a beautiful artillery, Royal Artillery badge there, a few other neat pieces. So this here, all these coins here with the silver coins in the middle and the trash there beside it, is round two. So as I said, we're sort of keeping them all in, you know, in order. Round one, round two with the rubbish there sitting beside, and lastly is round three and what we did yesterday. So basically all the trash that we dug yesterday, and not too much at all. We'll move him over to the side and we'll get to the treasure. So you would have seen all these coins coming out. I think it was really nice yesterday to basically hit the camera rolling and just sort of walk and talk and not edit out too much. And I think that's what we might be doing again next time we go there. So really cool. A few Commonwealth pennies there, 4 on that side, full Commonwealth pennies, and 2 little half pennies down below. Moving into the middle there, we also have another Cedar Britannia half penny. It looks like another 1909. Isn't that strange? We had another one just up there. So really cool. The rue pennies on the left hand side I didn't show properly. We've got 4 rue pennies, 4 full rue pennies, and 3 half rue pennies down below. So next up we also have the Big Daddy florin, the 1942, a beautiful coat of arms Australian florin. Isn't it funny too? I will just say this florin up here was also a 1942. So 2 1942 florins within sort of, well, meters of each other really, because that one actually come from a very similar position to this guy here. So 1942 florin, 2 of them now, a 1959 sixpence there, and also a 1927 sixpence on that side. We had down below Dominic's 1941 little threepence there, a 1950 sixpence beside him, and another 1941 little threepence. I'm confused as to which one Dominic wanted to keep now. We might have to go back in the video and have a look. I think he is probably in better condition. He's got a bit of a bend in the middle of him. So awesome stuff, really awesome stuff. We also had a few 1 and 2 cent coins, and a last piece was the old handle, and I'm pretty certain that's what it was. It would have been a bit of a handle mounted to a drawer, and you would have been able to open it, being able to place the fingers in the top there and pull the drawer open and shut. So a very, very, very a special piece, and another great day hunting. So anyway guys, I really hope you enjoyed round 1 with the trash, round 2 with the rubbish, round 3 with more rubbish again. So I tell you what, we are absolutely killing it at this site, and we might be back out there again very soon. So really hope you enjoyed. Be sure to hit that like, comment, subscribe button below, and I hope to see you on that next adventure. Cheers guys, happy hunting.